We're going to check in with Chad Pergram on what he is learning right now. Chad.
Yeah, they're kind of in this stasis right now in the House of Representatives, and what I'm told is that they're going to go to a second ballot. By rule, that is what they're supposed to do. There could be circumstances where they would recess the House and maybe say, okay, we're going to come back at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. But what I'm told is they're going to go on to a second ballot. You know, we talk about the 3 members elect. Remember, they are not sworn in just yet. We talk about these members elect. I had a rather lengthy interview with Ralph Norman yesterday, who was going to meet with Speaker Johnson, said he would make his announcement today as to how he felt about Mike Johnson. And I said, well, wait a minute. I said, what are you looking for here? He said, I'm looking for certain types of promises and certain, deliverables that we're going to get in the new year. And I said, well, wait a minute. I said, didn't you work this out? Shouldn't this have been resolved back in mid-November, 1st of December? Now we're right up on the precipice of the Speaker's vote, and you're going in to hear if this is the right member. This is what is so vexing, I think, to some of these members, is they expected something different from Mike Johnson. Again, he has a very hard hand to play. But the idea that, he did a big spending bill initially, that was the plan, that they did not want to do. So he got some pushback on that. He tried to move the bill from President-elect Trump, and that had 38 Republicans vote against it. There were many Republicans who didn't want him to put a bill to aid Ukraine on the floor. Back in the springtime. Well, that happened and that passed. They also didn't want him to do a series of interim spending bills through the fall of 2023, all the way in, frankly, to this past fall, because he said he was going to run the House differently and they were going to do individual appropriations bills. And that's kind of what Ralph Norman has been talking about. And I said, well, wait a minute. If you have a pretty good canon of work here and it hasn't changed, why is this even on the table? Why are you undecided now? He was undecided. He went to talk to the Speaker, and today he made his vote known, and he voted for Jim Jordan. Of course, remember, Jim Jordan went to the floor 3 times in October of 2023. This was after Kevin McCarthy was deposed, and he lost votes on each round. Some people have thought that if Mike Johnson can't become the Speaker, maybe Jim Jordan is somebody they go to.